Have you ever wondered about Arko? Have you seen people talk about it? Have you seen it on eBay or Amazon and thought, how good is a cheap little stick of soap for shaving? Well, watch this. Hey guys, John Conley from unclejonssoap.com. I started carrying Arko shaving soap. It's a shaving stick, and on our website and in our store a while back. And I have all kinds of questions. People ask me, what's it smell like? What does it lather like? Why do you carry it if you make soap? Because I like variety. The smell, it's kind of a clean, soapy smell. I mean, it's a cheap soap. It's an inexpensive soap. I never expected much out of it, but I've heard good things. I've only used it once before. It's tough for me to test a lot of stuff because I only shave my cheeks and my neck, and I only do that, once a week. So I had people that ask me how it lathers, and it's a tallow-based stick. The soap is not. The sticks look hard, but the soap is still malleable. It's not rock hard. I just did a quick test lather for a customer and figured I'd do one for you guys. I pressed about twice that amount into a bowl, and it's pretty thin. I didn't put that much in there, but it worked up a great lather. So I figured, well, let's take it while this is still a little damp. Still got a wet brush. Shook the water out a little bit. Let's see how she lathers up. I tend to push the bristles down into the bowl once it gets going to get the soap up into the brush bristles. I find that Arko, sort of like my soap, tends to be a little thirsty. It likes a little extra water, but I'll get it going here since everything was already kind of wet and see how it goes. This is a Alfred Wayman Lather Bowl. He hand makes these and fires them, and great bowls. If you ever want to know how to get a hold of some of these bowls, I've got some in my shop. I don't have them listed on the website right now. I hope to do that soon, but if you want one, shoot me a message for a price and we'll figure it out. The texture inside is not very textured. It's pretty smooth, but it still works up a great lather. I had no problem working up a lather on that. I mean, it's kind of like face lathering. But I tend to like playing with the soap a little bit first. I mean, I could have easily done this on the end of the stick and then face lathered. Which I'm not going to face lather today. I'm in my store, so. But I just wanted to show you kind of how well it lathered up. Now, it doesn't look like there's much actual lather in here, and there's not yet. But I've been working it into the bristles, and I'm going to add just a little bit of water to it, and that's when it starts to kind of, I don't want to say explode, but it definitely comes around. I mean, there's already enough in here for a 3-pass shave easily. And wet shavings, this works up pretty quick lather. Most soaps will if you do it right. And I hear people talking about, wanting to work the lather up really quickly. They want it to lather up fast. And some soaps will do that. Some soaps take a little more work. Some of it depends on if you have hard water or soft water. But honestly, wet shaving is kind of one of those things where you kind of want to slow down and take your time anyway. Take a few extra minutes. Enjoy the experience and the scents and hopefully the quiet time. If you're home, close the door for 20 minutes or so and, enjoy your shave. So I just keep adding just a few drops of water here and there. The one thing you don't want is you don't want it like light and airy. If you see a lot of big bubbles in there, John Romanoff from South Florida Wet Shavers, he kind of lets those light airy bubbles in the beginning just fall out of the bowl. I tend to kind of gather them up with the brush, push them back into the bowl, and they'll dissipate and it'll work itself back into a creamier lather. But I mean, you can see yeah, I mean, I'm having no problem with this. So, if you're looking for an inexpensive soap, I like the thought of Arko because it's a great travel soap. I don't know all the TSA rules, but for me it's been a great travel thing. I haven't used it on the road, but I have taken some with me. And if it's something that gets confiscated, it's no great loss. It's only going to be a couple bucks. I have a couple of cheap razors that I take just in case they get taken for some stupid reason. So, well, there you go, guys. Plenty of lather. Still more to go. There's actually a little bit of soap still pressed in the bottom of the bowl, so I could go on and make enough lather in here probably to shave 4 people. So really doesn't take much off of that stick. And the reason I take a pinch off the stick and push it in a bowl, I press it into a dry bowl before I start wetting everything, is mostly because since I don't shave very often and I'm always switching up to different soaps, I don't want to contaminate the soap with water. I'd rather take a pinch out if I can, unless it's a hard puck. And I know it'll dry if you take the lid off, but something in my head just says, you know, just take the extra minute, put a pinch in the bowl. There you go. Nice thick. It's got a pretty good sheen. Yeah, that would be good for shaving with. So anyway, I don't know if that answered any questions for you. Hopefully it did. If you have any more, shoot me a message. If you need some Arko, you can certainly go on eBay and Amazon. If you're just looking for one stick to try out, I do sell them on my site. Check it out. It's always good to have variety. You know, I'm not greedy, and I'm not pretentious enough to think that I'm the only soap maker out there. You know, there's tons of great artisans out there. Katie's Bubbles, K Shave Works, Soap Commander, all that stuff. So, alright guys, have a great afternoon, and check out some Arko when you get a chance.